Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Dakar Desert Rally. It's episode number 12, and I'm heading on vacation. I'm going to be out of the country for 2.5 weeks, and I'm really pressed for time. So I'm going to squeeze in at least one more episode here, and if I can, I'm going to squeeze in one more beyond this one. But then I also, when I get back, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to get back to this series or not. Really pressed for time, but I really like to get to level 25 before I call it quits. We're almost to level 20 now. I just want to see what that hardest difficulty level is like. But in the meantime, I got 3,400 points, and I really want to kind of spend that up just a bit. We have a couple of quads left to go in the 2022 class. I'd like to finish off the 22 class. So we're going to kind of begin there. And so that meant the purchase of not one but two quads, Andahar and Giroud. We'll go ahead and move Andahar's to the warehouse, and we're gonna do one quick rally with Giroud. So we're doing the extreme rally. It's only 2 stages, each one over 100 kilometers in length, so it's going to take a little bit on the quads to get through it, but we're in a snowstorm for this first one, and isn't it nighttime? I remember this being really tough the one other time we did this. I don't remember what type of vehicle we were on the other time we were here. I think it might have been the Supercross. But away we go. I can definitely see a bit more than I did last time that I was here. And the acceleration seems to be good on this quad. It was a huge problem last time. Onto the highway. And away we go. Quite have the top speed that the other one has, but the other one had the hardest time getting to top speed. Here, not much of an issue for that, as we hit a hill and maintain momentum. Yeah, to grab the brakes real quick. There is one speed check as we meet up with a path there. Straight on. Still on follow traces for a while here, as I probably could and should be going faster than I am. I can see a bit. This isn't the worst path to try to follow, especially with the lower speed. Left side, okay. Now I can't see much here. Yeah, so we let up momentum, lose speed, but even then, we're able to continue on. Okay, into the speed limit zone. Cross the road. Oof. Be a big left-hander after we come out of this. No penalty. Kept the speed in check well enough, I guess. I did exceed the 90 for a moment, but I didn't get punished on that. Still following traces. Left to right, left to right. It's right. I guess it doesn't matter. It looks like it's going to come back together. It does. See much, but you can see the traces just about anyway. It got deep though. There's the path. Definitely lost sight of it for a moment, and it got pretty deep here for the quad. It's slowing me down pretty mightily. Okay, so Copetti is in sight behind, but he's definitely not coming up on us rapidly or anything like that. We're still in follow the traces. Bit wide here. Ooh, and it's not liking this hill. It's very slippery on this hill. Presumably there's got to be a turn on the road because it says to follow traces. So we need to look for a turn further up ahead, I suppose. Though right now we are not progressing at all. So backtracking. If it wasn't a full-on blizzard, we'd maybe see things a little bit better. There's the turn. Okay. Whatever. Lost a lot of ground, a lot of time. Whoa, what the heck? I take it soft and easy and we still crash. Was there a warning in the book for that? 30-second penalty. Oh gosh, we gotta hit it again. It made us redo it. The route is all over the place. Which way are we? It doesn't say which way are we going. What a mess of a road book at the moment. We're going to be leaving the traces soon. We're going to go 305 after the next turn. Copetti is now just behind us. 325. Waypoint validated, finally. No indicator of whether we were in front of it or behind it. Closing right up on Copetti, who went around as I had to take a couple stabs at finding that particular waypoint. Jeez. Game decided to lag right as I went past him, and it's never lagged before. Ooh. Okay, that was weird. We're just driving along and it just throws us into a straight spin. Picking up another penalty for it as well. Really frustrating stuff here. And it reset me back quite a ways from where we were. So it actually cost me, an additional 20 seconds. Random spin out. Yeah, that's not cool. There it goes again, random spin out. The snow, it's gotta be the snow, but... Going slow and straight, and still just spinning out. 153. There's a lot. It's nothing but ice through here. That or... Oh, I have front left destroyed from when we just randomly spun out. No wonder there's no control. We've got a long ways to go. Let's see what it's going to take to repair the wheel. 323. Okay. I guess. That's why we were spinning out constantly here. Should have traction again. It wasn't that it was icy. It was that when we randomly spun out of nowhere and fell off, it destroyed the front wheel. Maybe we hit something. Hit something that you couldn't see. Well, this is definitely not having the desired start we would have been looking. There it goes. God, I was inches from it. I just crossed my traces. Left or right, it doesn't say. Right, then left, okay. I suppose. Yeah, we're going the right way. Oh. Close call there. So Vienna also closing in on us here. And we definitely have the kind of penalties today that are going to put us behind others. This is not looking like a very good stage for us. It's really hard to hold steady with the angle, the camber that we're driving at here. Closing in on the end, I suppose. Follow traces. Have a right. Right here. We're gonna have another where we continue on straight. Catching up to somebody here. It's a truck. Big right-hander. Somebody up ahead that we are closing in on here. Recovered well enough for second place, but 4.5 minutes worth of penalties is definitely what knocked me down and put me 7 minutes behind Capetti, who had a clean run. A minute ahead of Enrico, well clear of others, but that's going to be a tough gap to recover on Capetti. And we're setting off here with already a healthy gap between us and Capetti. Capetti's the only one that we can even really properly challenge, so we'll see how that goes. But in the daytime, this should go much easier than before. Not a great start on this run either, as we've already lost sight of Capetti, and Enrico is closing in on us, as I've already made a couple of kind of mishaps in terms of positioning. Almost lost control there. it's tricky through here. So many undulating bumps with the quad. It's tough. Okay, we're gonna leave the traces here on this next 257. What's this way? And we're back on the traces, and we have a... Ooh. Yeah, we're in it already. Okay, there's our first of 4 speed zones. Almost lost it there. Certainly lost a lot of momentum. Rough road through here. Nope, not that way. This way, this way, this way. Got deep-rooted tracks through there. 183. Next bearing. We are already coming up on the next zone shortly. Oh, not this one. It is the next one. Follow traces? Yes. There we go. 1K, we'll have to slow down. We are way too fast right now. Braking. Hard to keep the speed with the downhill. It gets up to speed very quickly here. We can take off for a moment. That's the second speed zone, but we're about to head into the third one. Alright, that's 3 speed zones done. 1 remains. It's not too far into the future, so hopefully we can remember about it and not forget. Not have an issue when we come up on it. Right-hander after waypoint. There we go. Rough area. Helicopter's making it harder to see. Is that because Capetti has messed up badly enough that I'm back into the race lead? Well, now it's racing off towards him. Okay, follow traces for a while. Shortcut. Following traces. A little bit longer here. Next one is to veer off. Between the helicopter and this car, it's hard to see. 112. 28. Big left-hander at 14 soon. Right-hander, 81. There's rocks, but can't see much with this stinking helicopter overhead. Okay, speed zone coming up. Braking. And that's it. We're in the clear. Except nothing's clear about the path. Dust storm and helicopter equals can't see jack squat. Off the path. And away we go. Woo! Rocks, rocks. I see it. Whoa! Rock, rock, rock. Rockety rock, rock. 102. This way. Hey, the dust is clearing. Dust is clearing. Left-hander, not right. Left-hander here, 42. A little bit of a right here, up the hill. And back on the traces for a moment. I'm gonna left off the traces soon enough. Straight on. Into this canyon. Definitely losing some momentum, but we're going a lot faster on this quad than the last. That's the truck coming up on 100K. We'll leave the traces up to the next marker. Definitely not spending long on the track this time. That helicopter's followed me for a long time, so if we're lucky, Petty has messed this up somehow. Because this time there's no penalties. And timing wise, we're doing well. And Enrico behind me is not a threat. There's the finish. There's the finish. That was the last checkpoint, last waypoint. Full on to get there now. As fast as we can. First on the stage. First on the stage. That's good. 15:06 was our time. Minute faster than Enrico, who was behind me. Copetti, 14 minutes down. 10 in penalties, 7 in repairs. He was faster, but he absolutely demolished himself along the way. And that's going to be enough to win. Enrico was behind us on time already as it was, so we finished a minute ahead of him. We were the only two to not get penalties. I was the second quickest to finish the course. Copetti did it faster, but with 17 minutes of penalties. That's going to put us on top. So we complete the 2022 quads with a first place, I think, and hitting level 20 And yes, sure enough, by a minute 46, we beat Enrico. Capetti falls to 8 minutes behind. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to have to take at least a couple weeks. If there are going to be future episodes, it's going to be at least a couple weeks before I'm back to it, as I need to sacrifice some time here and there, fewer episodes while I'm gone out of the country for a couple weeks. And this series is definitely going to be one to go. I am excited by the prospect of what looks like a sidecar bike that you can pick up for winning the Al Ula 2021. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.